Yes, you are ready. You already are. But you don't know it because you've been waiting for a sign, for confirmation, for a perfect moment that will never come. You've been waiting to feel ready, and that is the cruelest trap you have set for yourself. Do you know when you'll feel completely ready? Never. Those who wait to feel ready wait their whole lives. Those who act without feeling ready are the ones who change the world, starting with their own. You think you need more time, more preparation, more money, more knowledge, more contacts, more security. That's a lie. What you need is fewer excuses and more action. You were born for something great, but they convinced you that you weren't ready. They told you that you needed a degree, a specific age, a specific amount in the bank, a blessing from others. They lied to you. The truth is, you are more ready than you think. You have more strength than you imagine. You have more talent than you recognize. You have more power than you've been allowed to use. But there you are, paralyzed, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for the fear to disappear, waiting for someone to tell you exactly what to do, waiting for circumstances to align like in a movie. Do you know what they are doing while you wait? The ones who didn't wait. The ones who said, I don't feel ready, but I'm going to start anyway. The ones who understood that perfect preparation is the enemy of real, imperfect execution. I'm going to tell you a secret that will change your perspective. Nobody feels ready when they start something big. Steve Jobs didn't feel ready when he started Apple in a garage. Oprah didn't feel ready when she picked up her first microphone. Your favorite writer didn't feel ready when they wrote the first line of their first book. The difference isn't that they were more special. The difference is that they acted despite not feeling ready. They turned their fear into fuel and their uncertainty into an adventure. You have everything you need right now, not to have guaranteed success, but to start. And starting is the only thing that matters, because starting puts you in the game. Starting turns you from a spectator into a player. But what do? You stay on the sidelines, analyzing, criticizing, planning, daydreaming, while your life slips away second by second. You're waiting for inspiration as if it were a lightning bolt that will strike from the sky, and suddenly you'll be a different person. But inspiration doesn't work like that. Inspiration comes after action, not before. You get up, you take a step, and that's when inspiration appears. You write the first line, and that's when creativity comes. You make the first call, and that's when confidence arrives. You make the first tough decision, and that's when the leader inside you is born. But you keep waiting to feel like a leader before leading, waiting to feel creative before creating, waiting to feel brave before being brave. Do you know what your real problem is? It's not that you aren't ready. It's that you're afraid to find out that you are. You're afraid of your own power. You're afraid of what you could achieve if you really went all in. Because if you discover that you can, then you no longer have excuses. If you discover you're capable of more than you thought, then you have to live up to that potential. And that's scary. It's easier to stay small. It's more comfortable to say, I'm not ready, than to admit I'm afraid to try. It's safer to live in someday than in today. But someday is not a day of the week. Someday is where dreams go to die. Someday is where all the things you could have done, but never did, end up. Do you want to know when your mind will tell you you're ready? When it no longer matters. When you no longer have the energy. When you no longer have the time. When you no longer have the opportunity. Your mind will tell you you're ready right when it's too late. It's a cruel trap of procrastination. It keeps you waiting until waiting is useless. But I'm going to tell you the truth that no one else tells you. You are ready now. With your imperfections, with your fears, with your doubts, with your limitations. You are ready not in spite of all that, but with all of that. Perfection is the enemy of action. Excessive preparation is the sister of procrastination. Infinite planning is the cousin of paralysis. Do you know what makes you ready? Not knowing everything. Not having everything figured out. Not feeling secure. What makes you ready is the will to start without guarantees. What makes you ready is the courage to be bad at the beginning so you can be good later. What makes you ready is accepting that you will make mistakes and that those mistakes will be your best teachers. You think you need a perfect plan. That's a lie. You need an imperfect first step. The plan adjusts along the way. Clarity comes with action. Confidence is built with practice. If this message is resonating with you, give it a like and subscribe. Let's keep building together. Let me ask you something that will make you uncomfortable. How much longer are you going to pretend you're not ready? How many more opportunities are you going to let pass by waiting for the perfect moment? 1 more year? 5 more years? Until it's too late and you're left with the what if? Because I can assure you of one thing. In 5 years, when you look back, you won't remember why you didn't feel ready today. You will remember that you wasted 5 more years waiting. Or you will remember that this was the day you said, enough with the excuses, and took the first step toward the life you really wanted. You are ready to have that difficult conversation you've been avoiding. You are ready to start that project you've been planning for months. You are ready to make that call that scares you. You are ready to make that decision you've been postponing. You don't need more information. You don't need more time. You don't need more resources. What you need is less analysis and more action. Your life is not going to wait for you to feel ready. Your opportunities are not going to wait for you to overcome all your fears. Your dreams are not going to wait for you to have all the answers. Life is happening now while you are preparing to live it. Do you know what the greatest tragedy is? It's not failing while trying. It's not trying for fear of failing. It's not being imperfect. It's not starting because you want to be perfect. The tragedy is reaching the end of your life and realizing you were ready the whole time, but you never tried. You are ready to be brave without feeling brave. You are ready to be a leader without feeling like a leader. You are ready to create without feeling creative. You are ready to love without feeling worthy of love. You are ready to fail and get back up. You are ready to try and learn. You are ready to start badly and get better along the way. Because being ready doesn't mean having all the answers. Being ready means being willing to look for the answers. It doesn't mean not being afraid. It means acting in spite of fear. It doesn't mean being perfect. It means being authentic. It doesn't mean having everything under control. It means being willing to lose control and trust in your ability to adapt. Today is the day, not tomorrow, not Monday, not when you finish that course, not when you have more money, not when the stars align. Today. Because you are ready. You already are. You have been all this time. You just needed someone to tell you, yes, you are ready. Now go and prove it to yourself.